Hello. We thank God Almighty for His protection and how far He has brought us. I also thank Reverend Father Paul Grogan for giving us this opportunity to share this message. Wherever you may be watching and listening to this message, may God touch your heart as He speaks through His maid to touch your heart. I wondered about what to say when Father asked me to share my idea about the impact of this lockdown as a Christian. After I have prayed over it, I was touched to share with you a word from 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. It says, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weaknesses." St. Paul continued to say that, "Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." During the initial stage of the lockdown, I became very low in mood and deeply sad. It was a week of our parish retreat. I'm referring to the first week of the lockdown. Obviously, this was cancelled. I always think of what we, the Christians, or other religious individuals would do during the time of their various church activities. It also appeared that whenever I go for a walk, I take the direction towards the church just to see the church building and to satisfy my soul. At the same time, a lot of questions run through my mind as I stand and gaze at the empty street, the abandoned church. And I ask, where is everyone as I turn and gaze at the empty roads? When will these church doors be open again? When can we meet again? Are things going to be the same again if we are able to come together? These questions mostly depress me with increased anxiety and sadness. Suddenly, I will remember that His grace is sufficient for me, for His power is made perfect in my weakness. Then, after a short prayer, I will regain my strength and carry on with my exercise. In another moment during my quiet time, I challenge God and ask, God, why did you not stop this pandemic happening? Because I believe that you can do all things. Why have you allowed so many people to die? Why are the innocent still suffering because of this pandemic? Again, I'll quickly remember James chapter 1 verse 2, which says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." This lockdown with its deadly virus indisputably have had a great negative impact on our lives in various ways. I believe every individual affected has a story to tell. Notwithstanding, many people have also made significant sacrifices to stay safe and to save others. People have come together in a variety of ways than ever to show love and to fight this common invisible enemy. Dear people of God, this is the test of our time. We feel very vulnerable, very weak, unable to pray or read our Bible as we used to. We are heartbroken Our faith is being dwindled. Many have lost hope. This is the test of our time. A time to persevere. A time to stand firm and strong. James chapter 1 verse 12 continues to say, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised those who love him." He gives strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. Isaiah 40 verse 29. He knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. Job 23 verse 10. The Lord fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them. Psalm 145 verse 19. Dear people of God, shall we claim these promises to enrich our faith and renew our strength? May we take Psalm 91 as our daily prayer guide to be hopeful that whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. May God see us through this hard time, protect us, and enrich our faith. Amen.